In today's episode, I'm going to talk about why sleep apnea is related to ED and how it affects your erection. So stay tuned. This podcast is for you, the modern man. I'm Dr. Truong, your host. I'm an intimate health medical doctor and best-selling author of the book Erectile Dysfunction Fix. I'll do a deep dive into sexual health and performance and how it affects men of all ages and backgrounds. So let's get started, and be sure to visit my website at sexualhealthformenpodcast.com for more information and resources from the show. See you on the inside. Hello there, modern man. We're going to talk about sleep apnea today, which is something that's more common than not, and how it affects ED. So sleep apnea is a symptom where when you go to sleep, you snores a lot, and then when you're sleeping, you go and then you wake yourself up. So what happened is that your trachea, or the tube where you get oxygen, that goes to your lung. When you have sleep apnea, you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain, and you're getting a little bit of what's called hypoxia, low oxygen, and you wake yourself up. So what happens when you have sleep apnea that is not treated? You're not getting enough oxygen, and then you're not getting enough thorough night's sleep. So you get two negative factors that affect erection. When you're not getting enough oxygen, well, what happened? When you're not getting enough oxygen, the penis muscle is affected, because the penis muscle, when it's erect, has 40 times blood flow in it than is not erect. So when you're not getting enough oxygen, it's going to affect how it gets an erection. So that's one thing. And then when you're not getting a thorough night's sleep, you're not making enough testosterone at night, because testosterone is being produced from 10 p.m. to 3 to 4 a.m. So that's why you have the morning erection, right? Because your testosterone level is the highest in the morning. Well, if you're not getting a thorough night's sleep because of sleep apnea, then you're not going to be able to get nighttime erection. When you don't get nighttime erection, your penis is not getting exercise. Remember, an average man get erection at nighttime about 3 to 6 times, and lasting about 10 minutes to about 30 minutes. And it may not be a full erection, it could be a partial erection, but when you're actually getting the nighttime erection, you're exercising your penis. Well, when you're sleeping, you have good thorough night's sleep, you're exercising your penis. It gets erect, and then it goes down, it gets erect, and it goes down. It's like doing a biceps curl, right? You're flexing the muscle, you're relaxing the muscle. When you're doing that, you're actually bringing good oxygen to the penis. But when you're not getting the nighttime erection like you normally do, because you have sleep apnea, you get interrupted sleep, well, you're not getting the exercises to the muscle. And then you get a double whammy, because you're also getting less oxygen. All right? So that's how sleep apnea affect erection, because you get less oxygen, and you're also, because of interrupted sleep, you're not making enough testosterone, and you're not making enough testosterone. It's going to affect your nighttime erection, and you're not getting exercise to your penis. So men, when you're not getting the usual morning erection or nighttime erection that you normally have, it's a sign that, you're not exercising your penis. You might probably have to look at doing look at the root cause. Maybe your testosterone level is low. Maybe you're not sleeping enough. Maybe you should get checked out for sleep apnea, and maybe you should get checked out your cholesterol level, your high blood pressure, or maybe even diabetes, other causes of decreasing blood flow. So the point I'm trying to say today is that sleep apnea is actually common, especially when you're overweight, or especially if you don't exercise. Get evaluated for it. You go to the doctor, and the doctor order a sleep study test, and then you go there, you stay overnight. They have a camera, and they also measure your oxygen level, and they see how you sleep. And depending on the numbers that they see, you get a diagnosed sleep apnea or not. And most sleep apnea, you get a machine called CPAP, or continuous positive airway pressure machine that pushes oxygen into your nose, and so that way you get adequate oxygenation. And because you don't have adequate oxygenation, your brain, your heart, all of that will be affected, and you're not getting thorough night's sleep, and you're not having good memory as well. So getting good oxygen is very important, but also consider exercising to lose some weight, because when you lose some weight, there's less weight on in the throat here that will compress your trachea or your breathing tube. And always try to eat a Mediterranean diet and decrease the red meat and decrease the fatty meal and the simple carbohydrate, fried food, and pastry. All of that goes a long way. In my last episode, I talk about even just good oral hygiene can actually decrease your chances of getting ED as well, because bad oral hygiene causes inflammation, and food can cause inflammation as well too. So bottom line, if you're not getting a thorough night's sleep and you're tired the next day, get evaluated for sleep apnea, and because that will contribute to how you're performing and definitely contribute to your erection, is decreasing your ability to exercise your penis at nighttime. So having said that, I hope this was useful for you. I would really appreciate if you leave me a review on whatever platform you're listening on this podcast for. And I'd love to hear your comment if you're watching this on YouTube, to see what your thoughts are as well. Or have you been diagnosed of sleep apnea or not? Or if not, maybe you should get evaluated. And I love to hear from you. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for listening to the Sexual Health for Men podcast. If you love this episode, then please take a screenshot on your phone and post it on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever you post. And be sure to tag me and let me know why you like this episode and what you like to hear in the future. That will help me know what's great for you, and I would love to give you the most incredible free gift designed to help you improve performance quickly. Go to my website at sexualhealthformenpodcast.com to get the book, The 5 Common Costly Mistakes Men Make When Facing ED. I would appreciate it if you subscribe, leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen, and just know that you can have sexual vitality for life. I appreciate you. Until next time.